Alright guys, what is up? And today we are bringing some Black Ops gameplay, some good old firing range. Man, did I miss the Black Ops maps. I think the Black Ops maps are so superior to the Modern Warfare 3 in my opinion. It's not even funny. But this right here is, just some standard domination gameplay. You guys know how Black Ops works, right? I was thinking lately that I kind of missed the old days of Call of Duty and the CoD community. Even though I'm not going to get into the community too much, I just think everyone was at a better time when Black Ops was out, and during the time era, I just think everything kind of went better and smoother, and I don't know, I think everything was just, I just don't think we're going to achieve, or well, not achieve, but things aren't going to go back to the way they used to be. I don't know about you guys, but I just liked everything better back then. It was just a better time for this community, I guess. But without getting into that serious topic, let's talk about something else that I was thinking about. And that was, I remember during Black Ops, I used to play Call of Duty every single day, which I pretty much play Call of Duty almost every day now again. I'm starting to get back into the routine. I did take a break for a couple weeks. I took a break for like 2 weeks. I didn't play Call of Duty, and if I did for like that last month, it was maybe for like, I don't know, like a game or two a night, and that was about it. So I really got out of my groove, and from what I used to play like all the time, because I used to play all the time, and I kind of lost my Call of Duty mojo. And what I mean by that is that I used to be able to rush around. Like now I'm kind of forced to play defensively. And something else that you guys might not know, I had to switch my sensitivity down from like a 5 to like a 2 to /3, and because I just don't have the accuracy of what I used to have. I used to have really good accuracy on both consoles, and now I have a really hard time on the Xbox and not as good on the PS3. I've always been really good with the PS3 controller, but I'm having a really hard time with accuracy lately on the Xbox, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it was just the fact that I haven't been playing a whole lot lately or what it is. But I remember, being able to rush around like a beast, like a madman, and pull off like 6 KDs all the time. My KD on the PlayStation 3 for Black Ops is like a 6.3 something or 6.4, and people always think, well, this guy probably camps, so doesn't play the objective. Man, I have one of the highest score per minutes on the PS3, and I don't camp. I rush around, and I used to rush around, but I went on Black Ops again on Xbox, and I just can't seem to run around and rush around like I used to be able to. Now I'm pulling like 4 or 5 KDs, but I'm playing extremely slow paced, which I kind of made that my playstyle through Modern Warfare 3, and back in the Black Ops days, I didn't really play as campy. I was more of an aggressive player, kind of. Not really like aggressive, but I was definitely more aggressive than I am now. Now I just don't move around too much. I'm kind of like a Wings of Redemption kind of guy, and that's kind of my new adopted playstyle that I've kind of adopted throughout Modern Warfare 3, and I'm kind of bringing it to Black Ops and making that my Black Ops playstyle as well. But I just can't seem to get the old Call of Duty mojo back, and I don't know if I'll ever be able to get it back, because there was a certain time during Black Ops, like I said, where I could just, every game was at least a 6 KD or higher. I was averaging about 10 KD weekly, and I was rushing around like it was nothing. I was pulling off some of the best gameplays that you could think, and I can't get those anymore rushing around, but I can get them camping, and I still get fairly good gameplays, and I still have a decent KD. Like my Black Ops KD on Xbox is like a 3.15, something like that, which is pretty darn good for my first Call of Duty that I actually tried in, because Modern Warfare 2 I joined late, so I came like near like the end of Modern Warfare 2. So Black Ops was actually my very first Call of Duty I had from the start, and 3 KD is not bad at all, but I just can't seem to get to where I used to be, and I'm gonna try and do that again lately, because I have summer now, and I'll be able to play whenever I want and stuff like that, and hopefully I can get my Call of Duty mojo back. And I don't know, I just kind of miss not being able to be one of the best players around, and I'm not trying to sound cocky when I say this, but I don't know, like last summer when Call of Duty Black Ops was out, and I'd play every single day during the summer, every week during the score per minute leaderboards, I was always in the top 100, and I was always averaging like a 6 to 7 KD weekly. And you know, I'm not trying to sound cocky. Like I said, I might come off this way, and I don't mean to do that. If I am, that's completely not what I'm trying to do. But you know, that's pretty darn good. And I don't know, I can't do that anymore. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not that I'm going to change playstyles now, going back to like playing more aggressive. I'm quite comfortable with my playstyle now of, you know, playing more defensive and, you know, more smart and stuff like that, because, you know, also I have stats to worry about. And the great thing about back then also was the fact that when I had like this really high score per minute, and I had this really high KD, like a 6 on the PlayStation, you know, I didn't even worry about my stats. If I had a bad game, I had a bad game, you know, and they didn't come very often. But I don't know, I'm not in my prime like I used to be. Hopefully I can try and get that and achieve that again. I'm hoping for Black Ops 2 I can play a lot better than I did in Modern Warfare 3, because I struggled a lot in Modern Warfare 3. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but you know, I had some really challenging times where I didn't do very good, and I don't feel like I performed as good as I could during the Modern Warfare 3 era. I don't know, I just felt like right off the start I wasn't doing as good as I could have. But I don't know, it's just something that I thought I'd bring up, just because, I don't know, I kind of missed that, and it's something that was actually really bugging me. And lately I feel like I'm starting to get back into that groove again, playing every day and stuff like that. But anyways guys, I'd like to say thank you for watching, and have a nice day.